Hey everyone, welcome back to scotTRANS. My name's Ollie, this is Friday, and this week's topic is about school memories. During primary school age, I was quite like a hardcore tomboy. That was just kind of generally accepted. Like, I didn't really have any issues during primary school that I remember. It was very, very small school. It was so small that we didn't even have a class per year group. I'm gonna include me in this because I didn't know at the time. Including me, just for that, there was probably roughly around 10 girls in the class, which was a combination of 2 years. So it was just kind of, the social norm was that the girls hung out with the girls and the boys hung out with the boys. But I did have a few friends who were boys that we played like Pokemon cards with and stuff. But for the most part, you were expected to hang out with the gender that you were, which meant that most of my friends from primary school are female. The one memory from my primary school that I made sure to tell the GIC because it's something that was kind of like ingrained into my mind, and it was like quite a strong memory related to then. When I was in my final year of primary school, most people were thinking about going to secondary school and like getting boyfriends and stuff. And one of my friends turned around and said to me something along the lines of, "Oh, do you not think it's like weird that you dress like a boy? How on earth do you expect to get a boyfriend when you go to secondary school?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's the worst thing, not fitting in, what?" It's silly looking back on it now, but that was something that going into secondary school I was really conscious about, because I got told, "Oh, like, it's weird that you dress like a boy," and it'd never been an issue before because I was just accepted that I was a tomboy. So going into secondary school, I did try to kind of femme it up a bit, unsuccessfully, mind you. My secondary school was an all-girls school, which was complicated. Everyone had exactly the same uniform. We had to wear a red blazer, white shirt, a tie, and a knee-length grey skirt, which I was not a fan of. Like, until I went to secondary school, I would refuse to wear skirts. Like, completely refuse. Like, even if it was shorts that looked a bit like a skirt, that I would not wear it at all. So having to go to school where the uniform was a skirt, that was just like, I was not keen on that. But I did it anyway because I did like the school. It was a nice school. Oh yeah, one thing that I should mention is that in my primary school, originally we did have to wear skirts. We had to wear, actually not skirts, dresses. We had to wear summer dresses, which were these like checkered things. Me and my best friend at the time, who was also kind of tomboyish, we both like campaigned with the headmaster to let us wear the boys' uniform in summer, and we got it. Yeah, so for like the second half of my primary school, I got to wear the boys' uniform, which was cool. This is where I think it's funny when people say that there weren't any signs of of me wanting to transition, like, from a young age. Like, if you look back, there are plenty of signs, but you know, whatever. So yeah, in my secondary school, all girls school, it was not particularly advertised as a religious school, but it was linked to a church next door, so it kind of had like religious themes, and we had religious assemblies. And so I think it was because of that that no one really talked about any LGBT stuff. Didn't have like any LGBT group, we weren't taught about it, it just wasn't mentioned. The only times it was mentioned was when there was like rumours about some people who were gay in the school. In school, I realised that I was attracted to women, so in my mind I thought, oh, I must be a lesbian, and didn't tell anyone because, as I was aware at the time, no one else was a lesbian in the school apart from maybe like 2 people. People were spreading rumours about them and saying not very nice things about them, so I was like, oh no, I'll just repress this for now. No one needs to know about that. It wasn't until like probably like the middle of secondary school that I had any like questioning about my gender, because I'd like, at this point I'd started to try and dress a bit more feminine. Just wasn't very comfortable in it. Like, when I say trying to dress feminine, I mean I wore eyeliner, like heavy black eyeliner, because I was also like a goth at the time as well. I guess that was kind of accepted with either gender, but yes, I'd wear heavy black eyeliner, like a punky like skirt thing over black leggings and like a band t-shirt, so it didn't, and like big boots. So yeah, it didn't look particularly feminine, but even that much made me feel really uncomfortable. I think the reason that I kind of kept up trying to dress feminine for so long is because it was like a religious-y girls' school. So for people's comments and stuff like towards other people, I knew that if I expressed myself how I wanted to, it like would have been gossiped about or whatever. So yeah, I just kind of ignored that during high school. But when I left school at 16 and then I went to college, and we were allowed to wear whatever we wanted during college time. There was no uniform at all. Like, you didn't even have to be smart, you could wear jeans and t-shirt, which is what I did. Yeah, I basically just lived in like black skinny jeans and a band t-shirts for like my entire time at college. Apart from I did try Lolita for a bit, which I do really like, but I think I liked it on other people better than I liked it on myself. Like, I have the clothes still, like I really like the clothes, but I only wear them if I'm doing drag, because that's the only way I feel comfortable wearing them. So yeah, I did wear Lolita a bit during college, but not for very long because I felt a bit awkward about it. And it was like early college that I came out to my parents as like a gay woman. And despite my efforts to kind of dress more femininely and kind of hide the fact that I'd been questioning my gender, when I came out as gay, my mum asked me, "Oh, are you sure you're not trans?" Like, and I was like, "Oh, no, of course not." I guess there must have been like signs from when I was younger, and during school and stuff about being trans, because otherwise I don't know why she would have brought that up. I never came out as anything during school, but it was still like a bit of a struggle trying to like fit in and stuff. Since everyone from my year left, like loads of us have come out as some sort of like LGBTQ person, so it must have been more common than was let on. But like at the time I just remember feeling quite like isolated and that I couldn't really talk to anyone about it. Then the people who I still speak to occasionally, like from school and stuff, have all been like really supportive of my transition. I guess it was just the atmosphere of the school at the time, and I think it's changed a lot now because it's become co-ed, which is something I'm really thankful about, because it means that if I ever decided to go stealth, and the school that I went to popped up, it's not weird because it's not an all-girls school anymore. Like, if they looked it up, they'd see that it's boys and girls now. So yeah, I think that's about it for this week's video. If you have any questions or anything, put them in the comments below and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. If you like this video, please give it a like and maybe subscribe to our channel, and also watch other people's videos on this topic, because they are cool people and you should go and appreciate them. Until next time, I hope you all are well, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.